Hi everybody, Ed Diaz from Roland here. I'm here at SAMASH and we're going to go through the Roland FA-06, FA-08 music workstation. Now let's take a look at the arpeggio rhythm section inside the FA-06, FA-08 workstation. So what if I'm not the most accomplished pianist, accomplished musician, but I want to write music? I really have a passion for it. It's very easy in here. Let's say, for example, we have an electric piano. We have tools in here called arpeggio, chord memory, and rhythm pattern. So let's take a look at some arpeggios. So I'll press the arpeggio button and the screen pops up, and if I press the enter button I see all of these different arpeggios that are available to me. Okay, and so I can have stuff that's more rhythmic. Maybe I'll go ahead and take a synth bass right here. Let's take something like this. I'm dropping an octave and use an arpeggio that way. And I have different variations over that arpeggio. We can do all that kind of stuff, or we can do stuff like this. Let's take an electric piano, and I'll hit arpeggio again, and this time I'm going to hit enter and find different phrases. We have different phrases for different instruments in here, and this can be a lot of fun when you're trying to compose music. So let's take an EP progression 1 phrase, select, and I'm going to turn it to phrase very quickly. Select, and now by pressing one button I get a very nice electric piano phrase. Sounds like this. Maybe I'll go in and adjust my tempo very quickly, maybe bring it down a little bit, and I'm going to try a different variation of that phrase. So as you can see, really quickly I can come up with these cool phrases or cool arpeggios in here without doing a lot of mess or trying to figure stuff out. It can be a lot of fun to explore musically and come up with some really cool compositions. Now let's take a look at the next section of the ARP rhythm section, and that's chord memory. Once again, maybe I have basic knowledge of music theory and basic knowledge of chording, but I really want to write music. Well, if I hit chord memory, it turns it on. Now I'm going to press the enter button and watch what happens. I get all of these different chord forms inside the FA. So if I'm trying to do a certain genre of music, I can kind of bring it out or find some chords that match that. So let's go ahead and use pop 1. I'm going to tell it what key I'm playing in, and you see I can choose any of the keys. So I'm going to say it's C. We'll just do C. Also, I have the ability to have the chord roll up. So when I play the chord, it's like my fingers roll on the chord. Okay, so I can tell it to roll on or off. I'm going to have it on, and if it is on, I have a rolled chord type. I can have the chord roll up, roll down, or alternate between the two. Let's go ahead and just keep it on up. So check this out. I'm going to play just the white keys in the key of C, and what's going to happen, it's going to actually play the progression as it would normally be played correctly in the key of C. So it's going to sound like this. I'm going to play a non-chord tone and watch what happens. Make it sound pretty hip. Very, very cool. Let's do a different chord form so you can hear a difference. That was the regular pop. Now I'm going to do pop minor. Listen to this. So really quickly I can go in there and kind of come up with a cool song and a cool progression. Now for you guys that are a little bit more experienced with chords, this could be a great way to learn new chords, kind of make it fun, because sometimes we get a little bit tired of what we play, myself totally included. So let's go ahead and check out another section in here, ARP, rhythm. Now we can choose rhythms, because a lot of us didn't grow up being drummers and don't know a lot of rhythms. Okay? So I can go ahead and press the enter button and notice all the rhythms that are provided for me inside here. So here's how I use it. I can go to, let's say, my fusion rhythm here, select, and I can use these buttons to select what section of the song I want the rhythms to be playing with. So we can do an intro, verse, fill-ins, verse 2, and so on. So let's take a listen. So this is a great tool when you're trying to compose music and I have my composition, but my drums don't sound as good as a drummer. So I can actually pull off some very, very nice rhythmic ideas for my song. So that's how you use very easily the ARP rhythm section inside the FA-06.